Welcome back, sports gamers. You know what time it is. It's Madden season. Honestly, I'm not as hyped for the game as I have been in the past. I'm totally fine with taking a wait and see approach, getting some hands-on and dissecting the finer details, which will go a long way towards how I feel about this year's game. With having one more year in the Frostbite engine, which should provide noticeable benefits graphically, and the real player motion technology, along with much more that hasn't been announced yet, it could make this a Madden to remember, or the continued lack of major CFM improvements could make it forgettable. But this video is about finding out what you guys want to know about Madden 19. If you've been following along, you would know that I will be at EA Play next week and have first-hand access to the game and the developers. So just like last year, this is an opportunity to get your most desired questions about Madden answered. It can be about this year's game or even something about this series as a whole. I will be using this video to put together my list of community questions, so feel free to come back later and post even more questions later. If you recall, I did get pretty much 95% of all your community questions answered last year by either Rex, Clint Oldenburg, or the equipment guru later on. I will sort through the questions into categories and do my best to make sure each one gets answered. If it's something I know already, like why isn't Bill Belichick in the game, which people consistently ask every single year, or is Madden 19 coming to PC, I'll just answer in the comments myself. I'll give you guys the categories I'll break them into: gameplay, graphics, presentation, CFM, and MUT. For gameplay, obviously the gameplay takes place on the field, and any questions about that. Graphics, how does the game look, how does graphically change anything like that. Presentation, any kind of ESPN integration, etc. Commentary falls in that category as well. CFM, that's the franchise mode, online or offline, things about that. And MUT, Madden Ultimate Team mode, that so many of you are a fan and others are not a fan of at all. So try to post original questions. If you see 3 questions already asking about mouthpieces and tattoos, don't be the 4th one. Also, don't just say gameplay. What do you want to know specifically about the gameplay? Please understand, this is really not the time for your personal Madden wish list. This is just for, asking questions about the development process or things about the new game itself. So really give it some serious thought to the question. Obviously, Madden 19 will be available at EA Play. I cannot confirm if I will have Madden 19 capture or not. But if there was something specifically you wanted to see from a recorded Madden gameplay, what types of things would you want to see? The gameplay impressions, team ratings, details on the new features, any early tips on something like that, just let me know. I have tentatively scheduled interviews with senior gameplay producer Clint Oldenburg and new creative director Michael Young, and I might be able to sneak in a few more folks in there if possible, closer to the release date of the game as well. I'll hopefully have another sit down with Dustin Smith, aka Equipment Guru, like I did last year, to discuss the latest with all the gear and Madden 19 for my gearheads out there. Again, just saying franchise in the comments isn't really helpful. Be specific. I'll try my best to meet your requests because I do this for the community. I consider myself a man of the people. So this is it for this video. Now it's up to you. Like those comments up and be sure to share it so we can get as much feedback as possible. I get all those questions and gameplay requests that you guys want. Doing it for you guys. So drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and turn those notifications on if you love our content here at SGO. This is The Natural. I'm out. And yes, Madden 19 is coming to the PC eventually. So stop asking.
I was in the bando a long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive. I was in the lab, you were on my mind, but all I